Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Bras for a Cause 2025 is Saturday, April 12th at the Carl Craft Civic Center in Hedrick. Dinner is provided by Barbecues at 4:30. There's a free will donation, plus a silent auction from 4:30 to 9 p.m. And of course, the live bra auction starts at 6 p.m., modeling by the Hedrick Volunteer Firemen. All proceeds to benefit our local communities. For more information about Bras for a Cause 2025, contact Lori Hornbeck at 641-777-4252. Get ready because Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys are coming to Sigourney on Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, 20595 255th Street, just south of Sigourney. Order your tickets online by going to enchantedeventsvenue.com or find the Enchanted Events Facebook page for the ticket links. There are 3 different ticket options: general admission, VIP, or reserve. Doors open at 7 and the cash bar and band starts at 8. It's Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys, Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. Good morning, Vietnam.
We're in Sigourney.
Are we in Vietnam?
No.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Southeast Iowa.
Salutations.
My microphone levels. After the weekend, it's always a mystery how things are going to work.
Yeah, well,
here we are.
You'll have that.
Good morning, Neil.
Good morning, Steve. You're looking all Monday-ish.
Well, thanks.
I don't know what that
Too
means.
loud there.
Oh, do you?
You're looking like Monday afternoon-ish on a Monday morning.
Really?
You're hot. You're looking hot.
You're
looking hot over there. What's going on? What'd you do this weekend?
Let's
Tell
see.
me.
Tell me.
Tell me all the good things.
Yes. Let's see.
That?
Yeah. Saturday morning. Well, most of all of Saturday, but mainly Saturday morning, on prom patrol.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that like Paw Patrol?
Somewhat.
Or Prom Patrol?
It was like it, but Dollar Sign Dave. Whew.
Yo.
He can run anybody through the ringer. But we pulled that off. Really.
It was your significant other's son, we should say.
But yeah, I mean, luckily 8:30 in the morning when you decide you're going to get a suit at least for prom the night of, and corsage boot, and all that good stuff that for some reason he really didn't care about up until that point.
Until that morning.
He really didn't even want to get up at 8:30.
Oh. What?
So, but yeah.
But you got it all figured out.
Yeah, got it out, pulled it off. He looked decent. Looked really good. And yeah, let's see. Yesterday was just sort of nonchalant. Worked on a dryer.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, broken belt. Hate it when that happens.
Hate it. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, really nonchalant weekend.
Okay.
But how about you? Because I heard some big stuff about you over the weekend.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to bring it up or not.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I might be making it up.
Rumors. Rumors are abound, huh? Saturday we had sports section. Talked to Isaac Bruns about Shrine Bowl and raising money. Had the Sigourney girls track on, so that was a good show. Got a little nap in, did a little Saturday things, took some cans and bottles back.
Sweet.
It was really exciting.
It was.
Exciting.
It sounds like it.
Watched some TV that night.
Yeah.
Lost the Shetler family NCAA basketball pool.
Well,
My brother-in-law, Mike, wins again.
no way.
2 years in a row now. Way to go, Mike.
Well, in our office poll, yes, I'm out because obviously Duke didn't win, but thank goodness I didn't put any money on that one.
Yeah, I had Auburn against Duke, and it ended up being Florida against Houston.
Yeah.
Totally opposite of what
Go
I picked.
figure.
So, my brother-in-law, way to go, bro.
Way to go, bro.
Mike wins the tournament for a second year in a row. Yesterday, went to church. Got up and went to church.
Yeah?
And took a little nap afterwards. Did a little work. Worked on the top secret project
Yes.
that we're working on.
Right.
Which is getting closer, or as my old pastor, Pastor Chester Render would say, closter. He wanted to put a T in there that wasn't there.
Oh.
Closter and
No,
closter.
that's a new one.
Yes.
I've not heard that ever.
Closter.
Closter.
Anyway. Yeah, that was my weekend.
So do you closed the door? Or is it just when you say closer?
He had his own way of saying
That's cool.
things. Closter and closter.
I think we should make our own language.
Don't get overhead over there. Over in Washington. Hey, shall we take a look at our weather?
Please.
Let's do it. Let's hit that weather sounder.
Weather. Here's the weather for you.
Let's go to meteorologist Neil Crott in the Weather Lab. Neil.
Well, thank you, Steve. It's a Monday morning, and it's going to feel like it because it's sunny out there today, but a high near 46 with breezy conditions. That isn't going to make it feel all that fantastic. I don't know why I jumped into meteorologic voice. Huh. Clear skies, but clear skies, a low around 22 tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, sunny tomorrow with a high near 52. Light and
Ooh,
variable.
Tomorrow's looking good, though.
Oh, yeah, becoming south. Really not that bad of wind. It's because of that high pressure coming through the Midwest. It's going to push that cold front towards the east. You can't see that on your forecast, but I can. Tomorrow night, 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy and a low of 38. 40% chance of showers on Wednesday. 'Tis spring, everybody. 64 on Wednesday. Rain one day, sun the next, wind all the time. Welcome to Iowa. But thank you to Garden Gate for bringing you that first quick look at your forecast.
Hey, current conditions,
Yeah.
humidity at 62%, winds are west at about 10 miles per hour, barometer at 29.91, dew point at 26, and right now, according to the National Weather Service, we have 39 degrees in beautiful downtown Sigourney.
Downtown.
This or That goes up each
Whoa.
weekday at 6 a.m. on Steve Shetler Media Facebook. It's brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. So, crossword puzzle or word search?
Crossword.
Is this something that you do?
I mean, not as much anymore, but I really used to. I'd had crossword books, you know what I mean, the little paperback things. Yeah, I don't mind a crossword.
Do you think this is more for older folks? Do you think the older folks...
I never got into them, so I don't know. Yeah, probably. Must be. I don't know.
Crossword... I'm definitely more of a word search.
Oh,
Word
just try to
searcher.
find the word, not have to think it through to make up.
Yeah,
I
don't
get
make me think.
I'm also the one, though, with crosswords. If I can get 2 or 3 and then the rest of them seem really hard, then I flip the page and go to the next one. Because, I don't want it too hard.
Attaboy. Attaboy. That is our this or that. Attaboy. Question of the day. It goes up at noon on Facebook. It's brought to us by Amy's Salon House and Spa. They're located at 202 North Main, Sigourney. What's your favorite form of entertainment? You know, like movies, sports, concerts, something else?
Oh, well, if it's not listed, I probably won't bring it up.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, I think we all know that I would be lying if I said sports.
Sports.
Concerts are too expensive.
Yeah.
Don't go to many movies. I guess my form of entertainment would be, well, one, just staying at home watching a movie, eating in bed. That's always fun.
Eating in bed.
Oh yeah, I mean, eat some snacks. You gotta love
Your
that.
form of entertainment.
I mean, why not? Or I would say replaying past morning shows and laughing at myself. That's actually can make my day.
I'd say for me, it could be, watching TV in the evenings or watching sports, I would say. Those are kind of the things. Sports. Or working. Working is my
That's your
form of
entertainment?
Yeah, that's sadly, that's what my life has come to. Working.
Well, the older you get, the easier it'll be, bud.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. We are into a new tournament here in April.
I saw this. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw this go up last night.
Yes, I did.
It's a For the Fun of It tournament. Candy bars. Yeah, we decided to go with candy bars. I say we. I decided to go with candy bars.
We brought it up last week, so you can say that.
Sponsored by Shuttler Insurance Services. The
Where's that
lovely
at?
Stacy Shuttler on the east side of the square in Sigourney. She can take care of all your insurance needs.
What?
So, we're looking at the overall bracket. Our first matchup of the tournament, Snickers versus Mounds. I am sitting this one out because barf on both.
Whoa. Because you don't like peanuts.
Don't like peanuts? Don't like coconut.
What in the... Oh, my... Okay, I do like Mounds. I really do.
That's coconut, right?
Yeah,
Right,
but I do. I love Mounds, but Snickers all the way. I would think Snickers will take this whole thing, but...
Could be.
Really? I never thought about
Yeah.
that. You don't like Snickers because of
No,
the peanuts? That's
correct.
the best candy bar in the world.
Is it
It's
like
sad.
a Milky Way with peanuts? That's what I've always kind of thought.
I think. It's just, I don't know. Snickers, all I know is it satisfies. And it does. I mean, I tell
Sassify.
I mean, it'll satisfy the beast in anybody.
So you got Snickers, thumbs up, heart for Mounds. I don't care on this one.
I don't care on this one.
Now next will be, all right, let's take a look at the first round matchups. So you got Milky Way and Payday.
Oh.
I think Milky Way will win that one.
Yeah, I forget about Payday. I forget that was even a candy bar.
You got Reese's Peanut Butter Cups against Heath Bar down there in the bottom left.
That's not cool. You put the...
Are you a Heath Bar fan?
Oh, I love Heath Bar.
I like... When Walker's is up and running, I like to have the Savage Swirl with Heath.
Yeah.
That is yummy.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, there's no way Reese's is going to get beat.
No, I would not. Yeah, so...
don't know.
Then we go over to the opposite side, Kit Kat versus whatchamacallit.
Jeez, man.
Another tough one.
Yes. I love both of those.
So then you got Butterfinger Almond Joy.
Okay.
I'm definitely Butterfinger on that one.
Yeah.
Hershey's Baby Ruth. Definitely Hershey's for me on that one.
Probably.
Three Musketeers 100 gram.
Boy, that's a tough one, too.
And then Twix and Nestle Crunch, which I like
Twix.
both of those.
Yeah, but I'd go Twix on that.
Yeah, you got to go Twix on that
Nestle
one.
Crunch, I never just look at in the store and think, I've got to have a Nestle Crunch.
It's kind of thin.
Yes.
It's too thin.
See, I think it's in your mind. You're like, no, that isn't enough.
It's not enough for my money.
I'm a big boy. I need a big candy bar.
Give me the double
Yes.
Nestle Crunch.
Exactly.
So those are your first round matchups. Again, right now, votes till 6 o'clock this evening. Candy bars, Snickers, and Mounds. I don't know. We're off to a good start. We had quite a few votes already yesterday, so we'll see how this proceeds.
Going both ways or just one on your voting? Is the voting
it's
more?
definitely in favor of Snickers on this one. So, yeah.
Poor Mounds.
Almond Joy has nuts. Mounds don't.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are you wondering? Wonder of my singing abilities?
I am.
Okay.
You made me think of like other past slogans and commercials and stuff. There was one I saw over the weekend that I forgot about, and now I can't remember. So there was no point in bringing that up. On with the next story.
Tell me more.
Keep on going.
Hey, it is Monday, April 7th. Good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get to some stuff on this date in history. 1933, Prohibition ended. as Utah became the 38th state to ratify the 21st Amendment. That's lots of numbers right there. So, yeah. Anyway, Prohibition ending 1933.
Well, thank goodness.
1947, Henry Ford, of course, the founder, owner of Ford vehicles.
Yes, I heard that.
He kicked the bucket on the state.
In 47?
1947.
Wow.
I guess. That's what this says. On this date, 1956, Columbia Records announced that all of their pop singles would be released exclusively as 45s.
Oh, cool.
45 RPMs, the good old vinyl RPM 45.
I loved going and getting 45 singles.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Coast to coast.
Yes.
You ever get them at coast to coast?
Yep.
That was my music source in Sigourney. They had cassettes and 45s.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think of one of my favorite 45s. I think it was probably Red Red Wine by UB40.
Yeah. I had... what was that? Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney, Black and White, Ebony and Ivory.
Yes.
Yeah, I had that on 45.
No way.
Yeah,
Still got them?
I believe I do.
You are way better at keeping stuff. I either was selling it to make money or just throwing it away.
My mom was good at keeping stuff.
That's good.
And then I just kind of inherited that skill as I got older.
Well,
so
good for you.
Don't throw anything away.
Yeah, I don't got
Ever.
nothing.
1966, the U.S. recovers a hydrogen bomb that it, lost off of the coast of Spain. Yeah,
How do you lose a bomb?
yeah, I don't know.
Like it fell out the plane
But
or
they found it.
fell out the plane? I'm good with words. I like to
That's
talk.
Words. Good. 1984 on this date, the world record for keeping a boomerang up in the air was set. Any idea how long a boomerang was in the air, the record?
I wouldn't even have any idea how to judge. I don't know, 15, 20 seconds maybe. I don't know. Maybe probably more like 3 minutes, my luck. 3 minutes.
It was 28.9 seconds.
Losers.
That's a long time. Can you...
That is. For it
Like,
to just be
where
up there.
did it go? Where...
Well, half of that time it was going one way, and half the time it was going the other.
Today, on the National Day calendar, it's National Beer Day, thus Prohibition came to an end, so it's National
makes
Beer
sense.
Day. It's National... get a burrito with your beer. It's National Burrito Day.
Hold on.
Arriba!
What are they trying to do to people? Beer and burritos.
Arriba!
It's National Clean the Toilet tomorrow, probably.
It's National... The Animal Beaver Day. National Beaver Day.
I did
Gotta
see
celebrate
that. Today is National Beaver Day.
And it's National... Yeah. National... Like, because you're an Oregon State fan.
Yes. Yes, Oregon State Beavers.
Yes.
Go Beavers.
I like Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. National Coffee Cake Day today, too. So you like a little coffee cake?
Do you not?
It's all right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love me some coffee
cake.
cake.
It's
Ooh,
cake.
Ooh. If you want, you can go right uptown here to Brothers Market in Sigourney and get you a Reese's peanut butter coffee cake. Oh, man, is that thing
Reese's?
good?
That
Yeah,
sounds
it's good. Don't expect it to be there the next morning. Not if I'm in the house. Just saying.
Those are things that are going
That's
on
awesome.
today. Hey, we've gotten this far. We have not thanked Brothers Market yet for being our headline
Well, there you
sponsor.
go.
How dare we?
How?
Dare we? Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headliner on the west side of the square in Sigourney.
West
Had to figure it out. Yo, they're west side, yo. Savings are made simple, and you can find digital coupons on their website and their app. Earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and a whole heck of a lot more. It's a smart way to shop. Get that app. Check out the website, Brothers Market in Sigourney. And, of course, Osky Dental is our studio sponsor. Toothy!
Hey, made it. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday.
Hey, happy Monday to you, Tooth.
What a
the
beautiful
old
day
Toothinator.
it is. What a beautiful day.
What a beautiful day.
It really is. You're looking good, Steve.
Oh, well,
Might have missed a spot there on that left incisor, but you'll get it. Make sure you stop seeing my friends at Osky Dental. Schedule your appointment with my boss, Dr. Schuster. He's the best. I have to say that. He made me. Accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all your insurance forms for you. Delta Dental Provider, all that good stuff. 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. You want to hear that phone number? Do you?
Yeah.
It's
Sing it.
It's 641-673-4845.
Nice. Well done, Toothy.
Thank you.
You seem to be more chipper this
Oh,
Monday.
much better weekend. Yep. Yep. Had
Well,
me a
good.
little spa treatment over the weekend. Yep. Yeah,
Did they take care of your, well, I'm trying to look at your body type right now here in the studio. What does the spa treatment
Don't
do
overthink
for,
it, Steve.
for a tooth?
Come on, don't overthink it. It was a good whatever they call the thing, a power wash.
Oh,
Yeah, it was nice. Felt good.
well, good.
I like it a lot. And I got a new toothbrush.
Well, good. I'm
I
glad.
love this one.
Do you use mouthwash too, Toothy?
I do. Yes, it helps in the fight against bacteria and bad breath. And I don't like bad breath.
No, especially when you're smooching with your friends.
I don't want to talk about that right now.
Do you smooch with your friends? I don't smooch with my friends.
Well-
I smooch with my wife.
Oh.
It's weird if you
That's
start
weird,
smooching with
'cause
your friends.
That's weird, Steve. So do I. Is that a problem?
Get out of here, Toothy. I'm bringing Neil back up on the screen.
Why?
Things were getting weird.
Thanks to our sponsors, Brothers
Yeah,
Market and
thanks.
Osky Dental. Thanks, Toothy. You little freak.
Now tap dance on out of the studio, Toopy.
Yeah.
Toopy?
Who?
Toothy.
Toop.
Toopy. Toopy or not Toopy? Toothy. Let's take a break. Let's take a little bit of a commercial break. You know, we still have, all right, we don't have any guests coming in today. Coming up this week, we do have Lori Horn back. She'll be coming back tomorrow morning to talk about bras for a cause, so get your bra ready, Neil. Wednesday, we'll have Miss Amanda from the library. We might get in Gary from KCED. Now, Lori Hornback kind of squeezed in on Gary's time. So we'll see if we can reschedule Gary. But we've got Laura DeCook from Mahaska County Conservation on Thursday.
Awesome.
We've got Rihanna Utterback, famous for being a great wrestler. She'll be coming in on Thursday to showcase her art. She is the Sigourney Student of the Month, I believe, in art class. So she can wrestle, she can draw and paint, and I'm just guessing. Artsy things.
Big into art.
Yeah.
We know a lot
Finger
about
painting.
You know a lot about art like I know sports.
Yeah. And I believe Helena Hayes, we had a conversation with Helena on the phone last week. I believe she's going to be calling in on Thursday as well. So Thursday's actually going to be a really busy day.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So, that's our guests for this week. Let's take a little bit of a break. We're also going to, I keep saying that, and then I keep continuing. We're going to have a little game.
Oh,
man, I didn't realize that my printer was running out of ink, Neil.
uh-oh.
Some of my
SpaghettiOs.
stories might be a little iffy.
Oh.
But we're going to do the answers are easy today. Like, for example, what sound does a kitten make? That is one of... Yeah. They're that easy. The answers are easy.
You've got some messed up kittens.
Yeah, that is. You go outside and... All right, we'll take a break. Be back with more after this.
Iowa Candle Glow White is a gold medal winning dry fruity white wine from Tassel Ridge Winery that offers pineapple, pear, melon, and apricot notes with a green apple finish. You can serve it with fish, chicken, or lightly seasoned pork, or just sip it by itself. Iowa Candle Glow White's a blend made from La Crescent, Brianna, and Edelweiss grapes grown in our vineyards in Mahaska County, Iowa. Tassel Ridge, Iowa Candle Glow White is available at several of our nearly 350 retailers.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Hey, a good morning to you. Time for the morning wake up here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday, April 7th, 7/27. If you're watching live, maybe you're listening to this later on in podcast form, wherever you get podcasts. Make sure you do that if you'd like. Let's see. Should we do some things you need to know, Neil?
I would like that a lot.
Let's do that. Why do I always go into like cheerleading mode?
I don't know, because it makes you feel like it.
It does. Let's see here. Things you need to know. Jay North, the former child star known for playing the title character of Dennis the Menace in the early 1960s, has died from cancer. He was 73, so R.I.P. to the actor Jay North. President Trump announcing on Friday. Are you a TikToker?
I have TikTok. Does that count?
Do you talk? Do you walk the walk on TikTok?
Not really, no.
I don't either. I don't do TikTok. But President Trump announcing on Friday an executive order extending TikTok's sale or ban deadline. It gives them an additional 75 days.
Oh, thank goodness.
So TikTok
that way I won't lose my TikTok.
Yeah.
I might make something cool before then.
Eminem. Dun, 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 dun. What's some Eminem songs?
Guess who's back?
Back. Oh, yeah.
Back again.
What was the one?
Shady's back.
Yeah, the
which
one
one?
song. Yeah, I don't know.
Which one?
I can't.
Yeah, why am I drawing a blank now?
Well, we think of Eminem as being, like the cool white rapper guy.
Yeah.
He's now a granddad. Grandpa M.
Huh.
Grandpa Eminem.
Grandpa M.
Haley Jade, his daughter, welcomed in her first baby with husband Evan McClintock. They named him Elliot Marshall McClintock. So Marshall, of course, is Marshall Mather.
Yeah. I see how this is all playing together.
So there you go, Grandpa Eminem. Dolly Parton has teamed up with Khloe Kardashian. That's an interesting combination. And the Good American Denim brand. They're launching a limited edition collection called Dolly's Jolene's. And Leans is Leans, Julia. It's all right. So the full name is Dolly's Jolene's Rhinestones and Denim.
Wow.
That Dolly says will, quote, make any butt look good.
When are these out, or where do you buy them?
I don't know.
I'm interested.
You want your butt to look good in the jeans?
No, I don't need any help. I have no butt.
Charlie, I don't either.
It's just like, just nothing.
Yeah. Charlie Sheen's daughter, Sammy, says she has not talked with her dad in months. That's sad. It's always sad to hear.
Well, Charlie is a little bit different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he's had his fair share of drama in his life.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson is enjoying daytime TV, but we hear that she wants out.
Oh.
When I say we hear, I don't know who that entails, but
you and
we
me
hear that she wants out. She wants to leave New York City and spend more time with her kids.
I get it.
See if that happens. Live-action version of Snow White has tanked so much that Disney has put a live-action version of Tangled on hold for now. I mean, they can keep doing these movies. They just don't have to ruin them.
Right.
I mean, if they did it without totally changing things around and trying to be woke on all their stuff.
Woke?
I mean, just stick with the original story.
Well, here's the thing. My opinion is this. How many do we have to go with the real, what do they call it? Real action?
Live action.
Live action. What was wrong with the original, the cartoon version? Yeah. Just leave it and come up with some new stuff altogether, maybe.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yipper.
I mean, I haven't seen Mufasa yet. I heard it was really good. Didn't get a chance to watch it, but
So Snow White, tanking big time.
That's funny.
Let's see here. Bruce Springsteen has announced. Are you a Bruce Springsteen? Bruce Springsteen
a
fan?
little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
His first two big hits. Yeah.
USA.
After that, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen has announced the upcoming release of Tracks 2, The Lost Albums. Yeah, nobody cares. A box set featuring 7 previously unreleased albums. 83 songs.
Whoa.
73 of them never heard before.
My gosh. Wow.
That will be coming out on June 27th.
Wow. That's a big drop.
I always like Bruce Springsteen in We Are the World.
You know, if you ever get a chance, go back and watch that, like the making of it and all that stuff. I think there's even a documentary out.
Yeah.
But like, even I remember all those years ago seeing the original, like behind the scenes looks, and it was so funny to see some of those artists together, for one thing, but then to see them all singing, and everybody does. They have a different singing, I don't know, mechanism that some people's voice or faces really get into it. But yeah, it's weird when you watch that and all the differences. And then with all the differences, Stevie Wonder, he just stayed the same the whole time. It was weird. It's like he didn't care what anybody looked like.
So the funniest story I thought coming out of that Netflix.
See, I never watched it yet.
Okay, you got to.
Okay.
The funniest story, and I may have told this before, is that Waylon Jennings was part of We Are the World.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you actually see him on the final video.
Oh.
He was there at the beginning. But then the story was that Stevie Wonder wanted to make some creative changes where some of the song was sung in Swahili.
Oh.
And at that point, Waylon Jennings got up and walked out. He's like, I'm not doing
No
this.
way.
I'm not singing Swahili. Of course, they didn't do the Swahili, but Stevie was making a pitch for it.
Stevie, come on.
Waylon was like, no, I'm gone. Anyway, other things you need to know. A church in England is trying a new way to attract new members and has renamed itself Wrestling Church, brother. Count me in.
You're moving to England, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to England. It's a giant ring that's been set up as pro wrestlers act out scripted battles that teach moral lessons. I mean, pro wrestling is kind of a morality story anyway. I mean, you have the good guys, you got the bad guys. But Wrestling Church, I'm assuming maybe they're basing it on like church,
like biblical stories, like David and Goliath. Or...
Believe it or not, I have actually attended a wrestling show at a church before. It was in Ottumwa, probably 20 years ago.
Really?
And it was a Christian-based independent wrestling federation.
Okay.
Like they go around and they do have like an actual like message and
really,
but it was pretty neat. But yeah, Wrestling Church in England.
Well, there you go. I've seen it all. I haven't seen it yet, but
oh, okay. Here we go. I know Josh Clubb, our sports director, was talking about these torpedo bats.
Yes.
Last week, the Victus Sports Company in Pennsylvania is a busy place because that's the company that makes the torpedo bats you're hearing so much about. Evidently, they're making a lot of them these days. So Victus Sports torpedo bats.
Torpedo.
MTV Music Awards heading to CBS this year for the first time. What? So are you going to call them the CBS Music Awards? Isn't the point of being the MTV Awards being on MTV?
Wow.
I mean, they don't play music anymore.
Right.
They haven't for decades. The MTV Music Awards heading to CBS for the first time. The 3-hour show. It'll be on both CBS and MTV.
But still.
That'll be Sunday, September 7th. So look for that. U.S., I love it. You can go back to your soccer coaching experience, as can I. The U.S. has been selected to host the 2031 FIFA Women's World Cup.
Really?
Yeah.
That's huge. That's really big. That's awesome.
I don't care.
I do. I'll watch that. Yeah.
Are you?
No, I love it when World Cup comes around.
Who's your favorite women's soccer player in the world?
Well,
exactly.
She's retired.
Oh.
And then the other one retired this last World Cup. What was her name? The short, white-haired chick.
Yeah, no, she's bad, Neil.
She's not bad.
You don't like her.
Me and my boys, this would have been like 15 years ago, literally blocked out the entire week one summer, and we did. Every morning I had it on, and it was just on all day and all night, watching the World Cup. It was awesome.
Did you yell goal?
No. We were excited because the USA men's made it, but then they got beat.
Soccer? You like soccer. That's weird.
Yeah, it is. I know. I don't get it.
Russell Brand. Ooh, bad news for him. He's been charged with rape, indecent assault, and sexual assault between 1999 and 2005. Yeah, it's like the trifecta that you don't want. 4 different women have come forward. He's denying it. The bottom line is, do they have proof?
Right.
If they don't, then
he got away with it.
Or he didn't do it.
Right, I'm just saying.
I haven't had a lot of time to go through stuff.
That's
this morning,
okay.
So I'm
That's
just kind of winging it.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. I think.
No, not doing that.
We need some comments, people. You fall asleep on us?
Yeah.
Good
It
grief.
ended
There's
with
like
Bruce Piper
nobody.
asking if this was Dr. Max.
Come on.
Ted Danson's real life wife.
Yeah?
Real life wife.
Real life.
Mary Steenburgen joining the cast of, for the season of Netflix's Man on the Inside. Is that like a current
No clue.
show? Yeah, I don't know either.
Never heard of it.
And then finally today, and things you need to know. So far, we know Jeff Bezos and his fiancee, Lauren Sanchez, going to be exchanging vows in Venice, Italy in June. That'll be somewhere between the 24th and the 26th, so maybe like the 25th.
So who?
Jeff Bezos, Amazon super rich guy.
Okay, gotcha.
The event will be limited to 200 guests. I'm still waiting on my invitation. Those are your things you need to know. Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible. Impossible question.
Yeah.
29% of people have this for breakfast. And we're talking what you drink. 29% of people have this for breakfast. What are we talking about? What are you drinking with your breakfast? Good morning, Dan, Bubby, Patrick, Dixie, Anthony, Sherry, Jason, Jan, Pat, Amber, Ron, Nancy, Peg, Bruce, and Stacy. Good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday. All right, so 29% of people have this for breakfast. What do they wash
it's
things
a
down
drink,
with?
because that narrows it down a little bit. Then I was going for eggs, but coffee. No, wait, 29%.
29%.
So that's not okay. I would say like coffee would be way up there, 80% or something. So orange juice.
Orange. That's what Amber is saying orange juice. Peg is saying smoothie. Anthony's saying chocolate milk. Don't give Neil chocolate milk.
No.
Bad news.
No.
29% of people have soda for breakfast.
Huh?
They wash their stuff down with pop.
That's not cool.
Look at that.
Breakfast in a bottle.
Looky at the Wookiee.
That's I figured that was just a very few, but I was trying to come up with something real quick to eat this morning, but yeah.
Wasn't happening?
Well, I forgot to get some bananas yesterday.
Oh, the old nanners.
Yeah, and haven't made any of my breakfast granola bar thingies.
Oh,
I've never made them yet, but I want to. I've been thinking about it for like 6 months.
Why didn't you get some of your caramels?
Because
did you eat
they're
them all
gone,
yet?
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
By the way, I'm hitting this diet hard this week. I'm going to actually jump in on this with you finally. Because, I have to. I mean, why is this? Here, let me do this.
Hey, we do thank Brothers Market for being the headline sponsor of this ridiculousness. We thank Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. We are high above Sigourney in the high rise, the tower
in the
of
loft.
power, the loft above Barnwired. We're in the Osky Dental studios overlooking Sigourney. If you're on the square, we're seeing you. Oh, hello, Joe. Hey there, Betsy. We see you.
Holy cow,
We're on
what
the
is
south
that
side.
lady doing?
We're on the south side of the square in Sigourney. Stop by and say hi if you'd like. Surprises.
Yeah, just walk in.
Let's hear from some of our sponsors. Maybe we'll do the answers are easy.
Let's do it.
Maybe we'll open up the phone lines after this. So get your phones ready. 641-622-6262. 641-622-6262.
Wow. That just made me a little anxious.
641-622-6262. We'll do the answers are easy after this.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Osky Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore.
And a big thank you to Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor. We do thank Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. We are live. We are local. We're hanging out in downtown Sigourney for just another morning show. And yeah, let's open up the phone lines, Neil. What's that number again?
It's 641-622-6262.
It's 641.
Yes.
622.
Yes.
6262. 641-622-6262. We'll play The Answers Are Easy. You can call in and answer extremely easy questions, and we'll hook you up with a prize. It's a Monday, which means we're going to get you going with, let's see here, we'll do a $10 gift card to Barnwired.
Yeah?
$10. You can get a drink, get a coffee, maybe stop in for some lunch later on. And yeah, take advantage of a $10 gift card to Barnwired, a very popular item, as always, here in Sigourney. So if you want to play The Answers Are Easy, they are extremely easy. Just call in right now, be the first caller through. If you haven't won something in the month of April, you're eligible to call in. 641-622.
Pick up the phone.
6262. Yeah, pick it up!
We know you're watching. Pick it up. Oh, wait. If you're watching on your phone, just go ahead. X out.
Yeah,
grab
turn
the
us
phone.
off.
I'm
Go to
just
phone. Get the keyboard out, or not the keyboard, but the
Keypad.
keypad. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
All right.
Thank goodness.
The
Didn't
volume
wanna
on
have
the phone.
Bag.
Good morning. Who we got on the phone lines?
This is Nancy.
This is Nancy. Nancy who?
Nancy Greiner Weber.
Nancy Weber. Hey! Welcome to the show, Nancy. Thanks for calling in for the first time. All right, so you may have seen us play this before. It's very easy. I'm going to ask you super easy questions, 3 of them. If you get 2 out of 3 right, you're going to win. So, and even if you get 1 out of 3 right, you're going to win. You're going to win regardless.
You're gonna win.
Let's do this. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, question number 1. What do rabbits like to eat?
Carrots?
Sure. Correct. The answers are easy. Question number 2. What do rock climbers climb?
Rock walls?
Yeah, sure. Rock walls, mountains, rocks. It's all a good answer. And then this for Iowa people, this is very easy. A calf is a baby what?
What is the baby?
A calf.
Say it again.
A
cat? A kitten.
No, like C-A-L-F. Calf.
Is a baby?
Yes.
Cow.
Yes, there you go. Ding, you are correct. You win. That is Nancy Weber. We're going to give you some applause from the studio audience. So Nancy Weber is our prize winner. Nancy, we'll let the Barnwired know that you are our prize winner, and you get the $10 gift card. We'll have that waiting for you at Barnwired. So
well, thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for being a big supporter of Steve Shetler Media. Appreciate it.
Well, I enjoy watching your show.
Well, good. We appreciate you watching. So you have
a
great rest of your Monday.
You too. Thank you.
See you later. That's Nancy Weber.
Good job, Nancy.
Good job. We're going to write her name down so I don't forget.
Although, I will be honest, she stumped me on those questions.
Oh, yeah?
Well, come on. You said, what do rabbits eat? I thought it was carpet. Well, because
You know what popped into my brain was lettuce.
See, that would have been my for real first answer would have been lettuce.
Carrots.
But yeah,
makes
why
the
wouldn't
most
it be
sense.
carrots?
Yeah, so she was totally
My kids
right
used to have
on
a rabbit, and whenever you'd let it out of the cage, it'd go eat carpet. And then, what was the other one? Oh, yeah, calf.
What do rock climbers climb?
Cliffs.
Mountains.
That's
rock.
true.
She said rock walls.
Yeah. And then a baby,
calf is a baby what?
Leg. The calf is the baby of your leg. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with...
you were thinking like a body part.
Yeah. See.
Okay.
I can make the easiest questions hard.
Well, see, when you're on the spot.
Oh, sure.
When you call in.
Yeah,
and you have to come up with an answer.
Like that. I would have never came up with carrots.
Yeah. I was totally thinking like lettuce.
Huh.
So, and it doesn't give me the correct answers. Sure. It's just supposed to be that easy.
It's supposed to be that easy. Anybody knows it.
Yeah. So, but your brain goes every which way. So, yeah. Right. Thanks to Nancy for calling in. Congratulations to you on the $10 Barnwired gift card. I'm making notes to myself right now. All right. So we got Nancy doing the answers are easy. Let's do up next, Neil.
Yeah.
Some weird news.
That is weird.
Oh, does that disappoint you?
I just thought I'd put a dramatic O in there.
All right. Some weird news today. Let's see here. A 29-year-old woman who relocated from Canada to the U.S. to marry her partner of 6 years feels increasingly isolated as her husband spends most of his time and virtually lives at his parents' house.
What?
I mean, if you were
They
married...
moved in together, married, and
That's her partner of 6 years. They must have recently gotten married, but he basically lives at his parents' house. That is kind of weird. Despite moving to be closer to him, she spends her days alone while he works from his parents' home, only joining him for meals and occasional gym sessions. So I don't think that marriage is going to last very long.
It's just messed up.
It is kind
of.
of.
The parents' Wi-Fi must work better. I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe mom puts just the right amount of mayonnaise on the sandwich. Or got to cut those ties, dude. You got to cut those ties.
Weird.
Let's go to an IT employee fired for refusing a request to inflate his boss's car tires, a task that he deemed outside of his professional duties. Again, this guy is a guy that works on computers.
So in other words, he had no idea how to do it. Probably is the problem.
I mean, it could have been the worker who shared his story on Reddit. A lot of people put their stories out on Reddit. Do you use Reddit?
I don't really use it, but I've seen and read things on Reddit.
Let's see here. The guy shared his story, highlighted the breakdown of a 6-year employment after rejecting what he saw as an abuse of power by his boss.
Dude, it's not like he asked you to wash it. I mean,
The incident underscores the importance of maintaining clear boundaries between professional responsibilities and personal favors in the workspace.
I mean, seriously, maybe it was more of maybe the boss didn't know how to do it. and thought, man, that kid over there, he's good with cars. You know, just be nice, people. Be nice.
Let's go to UFO sightings by famous people. Actor Michael Sheen has shared experiences of observing UFOs in his hometown of Port Talbot.
Really?
As a child, Sheen witnessed a series of lights emerging from behind a mountain and moving over the sea, which he identified as UFOs. So, I mean, your memories as a kid could very much be distorted.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know.
Definitely.
But then you also have Howie Mandel. Comedian Howie Mandel recently recorded a video from an aircraft cockpit at 45,000 feet over Texas, capturing luminous orbs appearing and disappearing in the night sky.
What?
The footage shows a single bright object emerging against the dark backdrop, vanishing moments later, followed by two similar objects exhibiting the same behavior. So, UFOs? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
You know, I would probably believe in Bigfoot before I would aliens.
Oh, they're all out there, man. They're all out there.
I mean, I get it. 1969, the moon had aliens land on it. Think about it, bud. Think about it. They were aliens to that planet or that moon. That's a real thing.
Let's go to northern Siberia, shall we?
I've never wanted to go to Siberia.
Siberia. Local reindeer herders uncovered a well-preserved woolly mammoth skeleton in the shallow waters of a lake in Siberia. The remains included a skull, lower jaw, several ribs, and a foot fragment. Scientists estimate the mammoth lived at least 10,000 years ago.
Huh.
That was my woolly mammoth.
I'll bet it was deeper. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that was perfect.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Been working on that one for about the last second or so.
That's great.
What else we got going on here? Again, I didn't have time. I was dealing with some stuff.
You were dealing
technical stuff.
Oh, then like you said, your printer didn't work. Oh man, I tell you,
my printer's not working. I'm literally scrolling through.
I jotted down a few things last night when I was going through it.
All right, what do you got?
If we ran out, that I wanted to be able to bring up. Which one was the one?
And now you're not ready. See, come on, man.
Well, I was trying to get there. Then the weird news got me so captivated that I was like, man, I have to listen to this. Wow, there's a lot of stuff on here. Whew. Man, what? Oh, no. I did see that one, but I think we've been through a discussion like that. Your pet ate what?
Is this in the weird news, or we got something else?
That's a whole new thing. It's a whole separate thing. Like, what weird or crazy thing is your pet eaten? You got any good ones? Because I think
our dog Angus. This was several years ago. Do you remember Angus?
I remember you talking about Angus.
So Angus was like, this little. He's a short little. He's like basically a giant wiener dog.
Okay, now I know.
Angus. I think Stacy or I can't remember who had hidden a full bag of like Hershey Kisses. It was right around Valentine's Day, I think.
Oh no!
In a closet, and Angus had an iron stomach. He went in and ate the entire bag, foil and all.
Oh no!
Of Hershey Kisses, and he lived.
That had to have been some interesting.
Yeah. So I'd say that was probably the most interesting story as far as things that are pet. Angus also, we were renting a house on South Main. We would babygate Angus and Emma, our dogs at the time, into the little hallway while we were showering and getting ready, so they couldn't get up to no good elsewhere in the house. Angus got bored one time when Stacy was showering, and basically sat down and kind of the corner of the wall ate a big chunk out of the wall.
Good grief. That's being bored.
And he was not like a huge dog. He was like a giant wiener dog. He was just a big wiener dog. that guy was crazy.
Well, wow. Yeah, those sort of beat all of these. One person said, my dog ate 5 Cuban sandwiches I was bringing back from Florida, including the paper and foil. Another person, mine ate an Amazon Fire Stick remote. That would just about ruin that dog's life for me. Here, a Boston Terrier ate an entire basket of Easter candy.
Wow.
There was diarrhea coming out of every crack in the dog crate the next day.
Oh, man.
It looked like a colorful Easter exorcism. And this one assisted removing Gorilla Glue from a dog's stomach.
Ooh.
I don't know how you assisted in that. I know for a fact that
what you do, push on the dog and squeeze it out of his butt?
Yeah. All I know is he finally grew out of the stage, but our dog, Mister, Bull Pug, yeah, for some reason there for a while, he was big into eating socks.
Yeah.
Eating them, swallowing them, and you'd blame it on the dryer. Oh, the dryer ate another sock. And then 2 days later out in the yard, oh, I know who ate it.
Our dog Stella would like to eat, as we mentioned before, like portions of underwear. Poopy, the old studio cat who is still at home in the studio.
Is this alive?
Poopy?
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, yeah. But Poopy, I told you this here a couple months ago, I think. There was like a little Allen wrench.
Oh, yeah.
That was somewhere in the studio. I don't know where, but Poopy found it and evidently tried to swallow this Allen wrench.
If you don't know what an Allen wrench is, it's a little metal.
Yeah, it's like a
piece
shape of an L.
Wrench. It's
like metal or iron. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, all that was left, there was the Allen wrench was on the floor in the midst of like some slobber and it wasn't really puke, but it was, he had obviously tried to swallow it and then hacked it back up. I mean, that would have killed it.
I don't even know how it would have,
No,
what would possess you to try to get this? Oh, it doesn't fit. I'm going to keep trying, though.
Yeah. Stupid
That's
animals.
Awesome.
Let's take another little bit of a break. Let's get some more commercials in here.
Right.
We got a lot of them to get to. So again, thanks to Nancy for earlier calling in, playing The Answers Are Easy. We've got some more interesting segments, like Most Unusual Job. So start thinking about some unusual jobs that you've had. Signs that you're ready to marry your partner. And then, we got just dumbest reason for detention. I got a bunch of these.
You don't look down far enough sometimes, buddy.
Okay.
That was the other one I wrote down. Anyway, we got all kinds of stuff. We should take a break.
We got more things to get to, so stay tuned here on Just Another Morning Show. It's a Monday on Steve Shetler Media.
Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Hey, we thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner. And we also thank Osky Dental for being our studio sponsor here on Just Another Morning Show on Steve Shetler Media. I want to do something before
what
we
do
do
you want
that.
to do?
And then we're going to bring me back up.
Whoop,
yep, whoop.
Did you
yep.
you guys caught that, right? You all caught that.
What?
I want to bring me back up.
Oh, want to bring
and
us.
I was on the screen with him.
You and I. Me and you. You and I, and me and you, so happy together. Let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast, shall we? Let's go to meteorologist Neil Crott in the weather lab. What are you brewing up there in the weather lab, Neil?
Well, first off, Steve, we don't brew it. We just report it.
Oh.
And in today's forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate, sunshine and 46 for a high. Another breezy day, though. 10 to 20 mile per hour winds, 25 mile per hour gusts. Clear tonight. Overnight low of 22. I read this already, but now it just sunk in. Overnight low of 22 tonight. That's going to get chilly. Got any of them plants already sprouting? I don't know what to do. Maybe cover them up. Yeah, give them a hug. Sunny tomorrow, high near 52. Winds have died down. And then Thursday night on into Wednesday, rain. Chances both Tuesday night and on Wednesday. I know.
Just a 30 to
I'm not
40%.
worrying about it. It's spring. We got to have it. So thank you, Garden Gate, for all that.
Rain, corn maze, whiskey.
What?
Get a little frisky. You know that Luke Bryan song. Rain is a good thing.
Oh, luckily I really don't know a lot of past the 2010. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know if I made it all the way to 2010. I really don't know much country after that. But the 90s and 2000s, that was the good stuff.
Good stuff. Let's take a look at our community calendar. It's sponsored by Enchanted Events. Be nice if there's a radio station that played.
That's what I'm saying. If I was going to listen to country again, I would just want 90s and early 2000s stuff. Yeah, you bet.
I agree. Enchanted Events sponsors our community calendar. A great place to have any sort of event you can possibly imagine. I wonder if they'd have a pro wrestling event sometime.
Is it big enough?
I don't know if the ceilings are high enough.
I was being for real. I didn't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Weddings, graduations, reunions, whatever you got, they can seat up to 500 guests. Check it out, Enchanted Events. They've got Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys.
The High Bank
coming
Boys.
on April 26th, the Saturday night, which we are closing in. We are under 3 weeks away from that show. So get your tickets right now. Do it. Right now, Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys, April 26th at Enchanted Events. On the community calendar, let's see here. What new stuff do we have on the community calendar? I know we've got the Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa. Hy-Vee is having a steak dinner on Thursday with proceeds helping out the Glow Walk that's coming up for the Heartland Humane Society.
What's going on here?
Get a good meal. And some of those proceeds going towards the local animal shelter, Heartland Humane Society.
$12, steak and 2 sides. That's not bad.
That's a good deal. Tis a good deal, and it helps our friends at Heartland Humane Society. Tassel Ridge Winery in Lighton, Iowa, has a wine, dine, and solve a crime. That's coming up this Saturday. Murder Mystery Dinner at Tassel Ridge Winery. So let's see. As they say, they're casting a reception at 6, dinner, seating, and show at 6:30. So it's at Tassel Ridge Winery. Basically, if you're on 163 between Osky going up towards like Pella, it's right in there. So check that out. And then our friends at the Watch Your Opera House having the Country Buddies.
What?
The Country Buddies this Saturday. We got a bunch of stuff going on this weekend. Saturday evening starting at 7, as the Country Buddies will be playing classic country rock and roll. That's for free will donation coming up this Saturday evening at the Watch Your Opera House. So that is your community calendar.
You suppose everybody that's involved in the Country Buddies, the group, you suppose they get along?
Well, they're buddies.
Well, that's their name. Does the show end and they're packing up and they the guitarist bumps the other one and says, "Get out of my way, buddy, time's over." Wouldn't that be fun?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it's just
Interesting
something to think
scenario.
about. Right. Something to think about.
Interesting scenario. Hey, there on your screen, you're seeing the guy that's coming in for this week's Iowa Music Showcase. That is Max. Well, is it Max or Maxwell Schaefer?
Oh.
Max is coming to Barnwired in Sigourney. Now, Max, as we mentioned previously, former radio guy for WHO in Des Moines. He was a co-host of the morning show.
Mm-hmm.
He got hosed on his job, and now he's doing his own thing. He's putting out podcasts and doing all that sort of thing. And he does some music as well.
That's crazy.
So he's kind of an Iowa celebrity, a little bit of a celebrity there. And Max going to be bringing his music to Sigourney this Friday from
awesome.
11:30 to noon. He's friends with our friend Craig Willoughby. Now, Craig came down here a while back with Joel Baker for the Iowa Music Showcase, and I believe Max has recorded with Craig Willoughby before. So, but Max Schaefer, formerly of radio fame, he's going to be hanging out doing some music with us this Friday live at Barnwire. That's 11:30 to noon. What's that?
I said that should be interesting.
Yeah, should be interesting. Maybe we'll get some radio stories. Maybe we can share how each of us got hosed in the radio world.
Well, so come down on Friday because this half-hour segment might be about 2 hours.
That's live in person. Be there at Barnwired. Watch it happen. Watch it live on Facebook, YouTube, or listen to it in podcast form afterwards. Max Schaefer on our Iowa Music Showcase. Then on Saturday, we will have the sports section live at Barnwired. Now, Tatum Bell wasn't able to join us this past Saturday.
I thought she was going to be there.
Well, things happen.
Yeah.
So Tatum's going to be coming up on this Saturday. I haven't lined up anybody else yet, but we'll have some more athletes and coaches coming on Saturday. So Jenny Hobbs is your springtime host. Again, be there in person live. We had a few people there live on Saturday mornings specifically to watch the show.
Awesome.
Or watch it live on Facebook, YouTube, or listen to it in podcast form. That is what's going on this coming weekend. Let's go ahead and jump into our birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. God bless you.
Happy birthday, God bless you. What? That's not how I remember it as a kid. But
well, we used to do the church I went to. Celebrated birthdays, and so when you'd bring them up, that's how you'd sing it.
Okay.
Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you.
Huh. So was there ever any bad kids that didn't get the blessing? Because
Happy birthday.
Yeah. That would make you feel awful. On to the birthdays we go, though. Hometown Real Estate bringing you today's birthdays, like they always do. They're just good folks over there. Nikki Leathers and the team. I don't know if she's got a team. I think she does it all by herself because she
She's a
can.
one-person team.
She can do it because she is the broker, the owner, the realtor, everything for your real estate needs. Give her a call, 641-295-4142. Birthdays today on the hometown side. Chris Kaufman celebrating a birthday.
Chris,
I'm trying to see.
Iowa Football Hall of Famer.
Sigourney alum.
Sigourney, but we were just the Sigourney Savages back then.
Yeah,
but, heck of a running back back in the day.
I'm trying to think.
And the athletic director at Grinnell High School now.
Oh, that's right. He's like, well, I'm not going to give away your age,
50-ish?
Chris. Yeah, I'm going to say 51. 50?
Somewhere in there.
I don't know. Well, younger than you and older than me.
Yes.
Jamie Clark also celebrating a birthday today. And Troy Hammis, all hometown birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Now, to the fun stuff. I love these. I love them. I was looking through them already.
Lots of football today.
Celebrity birthdays. Francis Ford Coppola.
Coppola.
He's a director. 86 years old.
You know some of his movies,
I probably
right?
do, but I don't know
Francis
him
Ford
personally.
Coppola. I think he did. I mean, he's done a lot of movies, but
Yeah.
the one that I always remember is I think he did Dracula back around probably the early 90s.
Oh, my. You mean the...
Like Keanu Reeves, Anthony Hopkins, Winona Ryder was in that one. That's kind of a scary one.
Oh, yeah. I liked that one. John Oates, 77. He is the better half of the band Hall & Oates.
Can you believe he's that old?
No, I mean honestly, they were already up there a ways when they were big. I mean, if you think about it,
they were older than we thought.
Yeah, way older. Well, here's another one. Jackie Chan, 71. I would not have had him being 70, let alone 71. I cut you in half. Oh boy, look at all this. Look at all this. Football player Tony Dorsett, 71, great linebacker for the Packers. Boxer, but I'm just not even gonna let you correct me.
You don't want me to correct you?
Why? What was it?
Tony Dorsett.
Yeah, Dorsett. Potato.
A running back for the Cowboys.
That's what I said. Boxer Buster Douglas, 65. I don't know. I mean, I don't remember watching Buster Douglas, I don't think, unless he fought Mike Tyson.
He fought. He's the one.
Was he the one?
That kind of brought Mike Tyson back to reality.
Okay.
He was a total underdog.
Okay.
They had a fight in Japan, if I remember this right. Buster Douglas knocked Tyson out in Japan.
Okay.
And, it was a total upset.
Because that was my brief history with boxing, was when Tyson was in his prime. So, I think, didn't Buster Douglas even make the game?
Probably.
The arcade game, I believe.
And then he only had, maybe one title defense before he lost the belt.
Whatever. Poor guy. Actor Russell Crowe, 61. Bill Bellamy.
You remember him?
I do. From MTV Jams is turning 60. I wonder what he's doing nowadays.
I don't know.
If he has any career left. He probably does. Yes. Tiki Barber.
Yeah.
Turning 50 today. The superstar for the Seahawks, was a great quarterback. Yeah.
Could be. What?
What was Tiki?
He's a running back. For the Giants, if I remember.
Man, I was nowhere close. I was opposite sides.
Well, now I'm questioning myself because there were twin brothers, Tiki and Tuki.
Tiki, Tuki, Taki.
He had a twin brother.
Oh, okay.
And I have the next one wrong on the age, so I forgive me, John Cooper.
I was going to say, he isn't that old, is he?
He's 50.
He's 50. That would make more sense.
He's not 60.
I mean, his kids are younger than ours. So yeah,
singer of
John
Skillet.
Cooper, singer from Skillet, and it's got, man, I'll tell you what, he's got such a weird, when he turns on his singing mode, whew, it's crazy sometimes, because he talks like this, he's just sort of normal, and then it's like,
what was that song Monster they did several years ago?
I feel like a monster. Yeah.
That's Skillet's a Christian rock band. A lot of people don't realize they're Christian.
Nope. Amber says Tiki and Marion Barber.
Yes, there we go.
So that helped. I still don't know them, Amber, but thank you. Thank you for letting me know. They didn't play for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Whatever. So happy birthday to everyone.
Happy birthday.
If you're celebrating one today and we didn't get you, here's one to you. That was a little air kiss that I just blew. That'll probably get me in trouble.
Yeah, probably. HR is probably going to be calling.
They're like, oh, Neil's at it again.
That reminds me, I haven't worn my I'm calling HR t-shirt in a long time. I think I got lost in the mix of my t-shirts.
You got too many.
I do have too many t-shirts. I have way too many. But then it's like you get caught in the mode of just kind of wearing the same ones over and over again.
Yep. Well, you wear what you wear in a week's time. Throw that in the wash, and then it's right there, top fresh, and you just start the cycle.
Start the cycle. Let's do this up next. This isn't like some of the normal stuff that we do, but most unusual job. So what's a job or two that you have done that maybe is unusual or people would not have expected, Neil, that you have done in your past?
I'm trying to think of.
Wow. Here's some examples of weird jobs that people have had according to this. Roller skating waitress. Remember those?
Yeah.
Where like the old ice cream places?
Yeah.
The waitresses would roller skate out to you. Joining the carnival instead of going to college. Was that you?
Oh, man. What a life that would have turned out to be.
How about a repo man?
Somewhat.
Let's see here. A telemarketer for a cemetery.
Huh? A telemarketer for a cemetery?
And delivering singing telegrams.
Oh, that would be horrible. I can't even imagine trying to pull that job
what's like
off.
some of your odd jobs that you've done?
Well, I mean, honestly...
Did you do telemarketing for the college? They roped me into that.
Oh, no.
So the radio school, it wasn't like a radio school. It was just a school that offered radio that you and I both went to.
Right.
I mean, radio was like, they had all these
nursing
normal things, and then they had radio.
It was cool.
So the college that you and I went to, they roped me into being a telemarketer. I did that for approximately one night.
I was going to say, no, I would not have even, no.
You were calling on behalf of the school to try to recruit kids to come to the school.
No.
No,
thank you.
And they had a script. It's like, no, this isn't happening.
Oh, I'm trying to think of the oddest.
What were like summer jobs, or did you detassel, or
detasseled for a while? I mean, most of the time I had stuff to do at home on the farm, so
you're just a farm kid
and raising pigs, and
Well, you keep thinking.
Yeah.
Some of my, I don't know, a job that I had was I worked at the pipeline.
Yeah.
Do you know that? I worked at the pipeline over in Harper, Iowa for a few summers. That was like, it was a hard job, but I liked it. I don't it was dirty getting in those. What people don't realize is at the pipeline, there's these huge buildings with these huge engines in them. You have to have the earplugs and the hard hats on.
Yeah.
And you have to clean up it had like these little things that catch oil that kind of slowly comes out of the engines.
Right.
So the engine rooms were miserable. They were hot. They were loud. And they were dirty and oily. And you had to go in and like change the oil rags. It took like a bucket through all the oil rags. It was miserable. Otherwise, it was like mowing and painting and doing stuff. But when it was time to change the oil rags and stuff like that was yeah.
I'll be.
Otherwise, I mowed lawns during the summer.
Yeah.
That was my big thing. I did some detasseling for a couple of summers.
Yeah, they need to make kids do more detasseling.
Yes, that should be mandatory for Midwest kids.
Did you ever bale hay?
Maybe once or twice.
Really?
Yeah, and it wasn't like a job. I was just out doing it to help.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Maybe Pee Wee Bruins.
Oh, cool. Yep, because that's something else.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's something else kids nowadays should have to do. Sorry.
And good luck.
Yeah, and I know the guy to have you bail under because he will make you a man in about 2.3 days.
Wear some work gloves.
Oh, man. Wow.
Other stuff that we can go through today. If you could do it again, what would you have done differently?
I had that wrote down. That's so cool.
What would you have done differently in life? A new study asked those over 35 their biggest regrets. Here are some thoughts from people that were asked this question. Again, what would you have done differently in your life? Twice as many women as men surprisingly wish that they had married someone else.
Yeah, this whole thing kills me.
Let's see.
Twice as many women?
Twice as many women surprisingly wish that they had married someone else. More than 1 in 5 married women said that if they could go back in time, they would change their husband. I mean, yeah, so women with regrets. Just 12% of married men, however, admitted picking the wrong wife.
Because we know.
They're like, is my wife going to find out that I answered this? 3 in 10 people told researchers that they would like to have gone into a different career. I mean,
sure.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people say that. I mean, I would like to know the percentages of people that went to college for one thing and then now are working in a completely different field.
Yeah. It'd probably blow your mind.
Let's see here. Of course, over a third, I think it'd be more than that. Over a third wish that they had saved more money.
Oh, yeah. Everybody says that.
Yeah. And then a lot of people regret not traveling. 53% wishing they had done more traveling before settling down. I mean, what's wrong with traveling while you're settled down? But
right. I don't know. I don't think that one doesn't seem to bother me ever, I guess.
No, I don't care if I ever leave Sigourney.
But I mean, I want to get out and see things, but I don't need to go see everything across the globe. I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Ireland.
Stacy wants to go to Ireland. You guys
I
want to go to Ireland
I'm
together?
serious. I
just don't want to do the. I wouldn't mind just if you could transport me from here to there.
Right.
I just don't want to make the flight.
I get that. I want to see Ireland, the landscape, and some old castles from in that area. I don't know. I love castles.
Get you Irish.
I love castles, man.
Ireland.
Twice. I'm still just a little bit taken back here. Twice as many women as men surprisingly wish they'd been married to someone else.
Huh.
Well, I account for 2 of those, so.
You upped the ante on that one. Let's see here. The facts of a fight.
Yes, I had that
right.
wrote down. Good deal. You're just picking all of them I wanted to bring up.
Here are the facts on couples and their disagreements from a place called onepoll.com. It's a survey of 5,000 people. They say couples have 182 arguments per year, and each dispute lasts an average of 25 minutes, which, if you put that with 182 arguments, brings it to 3 solid days of arguing. If you could just do away with those 3 days.
These numbers are bogus.
Is it more?
Yeah.
More than that?
It can be.
All right.
I'm on a week.
Top reasons for arguments are chores, not listening, and a lack of hoo-ha.
A what?
Hide the winky.
What?
You know.
Oh, closeness. That is what you're meaning.
Relations. Adult relations.
showing them late. What was that? Nutty Professor. Way back when Eddie Murphy did all the different characters at the table scene, and the one grandma was like, "Oh, they're getting in them relations with each other." So the number one thing was about chores.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just
or bigger number. I mean, but
list that. Yeah, the top ones are chores, not listening, and a lack of.
Well, the chores surprises me. I don't know. I can't imagine.
I mean, if one person's really lazy and doesn't help out at all, I suppose.
Maybe. But I mean, sometimes it just works out to where one does more of the chores. I have that one. I wouldn't see as much. The listening, yeah, that's a big deal.
What?
Yeah, I'm just telling you. Any like fresh little couples out there, you got to listen to her.
Does she have to listen to him? Or
nope. It doesn't even matter. Just
okay.
You just listen to her, knows that she's always right, and she is, because yes. Yeah, I'd be a lot further along in life if I'd just listened and shut up.
66% of people say regular arguments actually help to clear the air. You got to argue it out, evidently, to get back on track.
No, because then I'd be in trouble.
I mean, I don't know if you need to argue, but you should be able to present your thoughts on something in a clear, concise way without, it's up to how the person reacts to your... Yeah, you have to present your argument in a way that's not combative.
Sure.
And the other person has to be able to accept it as not being combative and not respond in a combative way.
Right.
Is that even possible? I mean, I'm presenting it like it's like I'm good at that, but...
That's the other thing. It's like, don't take our advice. I mean, all
my
of
wife's
that makes
listening
sense.
to this right now, and she's like, rolling her eyes.
Right?
And then they also say during the first year together, couples are most likely to jump into bed to get over a fight, whereas years down the line, a quick apology will do the trick. Maybe, that's why newlyweds fight so often is what they say. What do they mean jumping into bed?
I don't think
sleep?
that...
To take a nap?
I think that should ever stop. Just
or to,
I mean...
or they're just working it out.
They're working it out.
Working it out.
Working it out.
What do we got? How about this? All right, so we go from that to signs you're ready to marry your partner. Is this one that you were wanting to talk about?
No, this one is not one I wrote.
Make your list.
I just hadn't.
Because
I figured I was going to fail every one of these or something.
Knowing you're ready to marry your partner, trust and communication. You feel secure in sharing your thoughts, concerns, and dreams openly without fear of judgment. Like, I'd like to be a professional wrestler. Oh, I think you're judging me. I think that's instant judgment over there.
No, that was not judgment.
Shared values. Now, this one would be huge. Your core beliefs about life, family, money, and goals align, even if you have different personalities. I would say your church beliefs, your religious beliefs and views. That's a huge one. You have to have common values, at least in the majority of those.
Sure.
I would say,
because you can always change her. Slap it into her.
That's another one, kids. Don't go into marriage thinking you're going to change the other person. They might change, and you're definitely going to change.
Oh, yeah.
But don't go into it thinking that annoying habit is just going to go away. Conflict resolution is another one. Signs you're ready to marry your partner. Conflict resolution. As we were just talking about, disagreements happen, but you manage them with mutual respect and understanding without lingering resentment. I remember 10 years ago, that time you said something bad about my grandpa, and I still hold a grudge.
Yeah.
How about emotional and financial stability? You're both prepared for the responsibilities that come with marriage, including managing finances and supporting each other's well-being. So, like, in the relationships that you've been in, Neil.
Oh, boy. Let's dive deep. What?
Does one person, like, pay the bills?
Yeah, I mean, it can sometimes.
One
but,
person do the laundry.
Well, this is a loaded
one person
question. That's a loaded. Wow.
All right, finances.
Finances, like one person takes control of it, as far as
like run the checkbook.
Sure.
Does anybody really keep track of their checkbook
not
anymore?
Really. And that's the thing. Nowadays, it's not as big a deal. Yeah, I think that's if one's better than it at the finances than the other. Sure, that's an obvious thing. Chores, laundry, stuff like that. I don't know. Everybody's different.
Yep.
Everybody's different. Again, we are the absolute last two men to be giving advice like this. So just be you.
Few more things. Desire for commitment. You both genuinely want to commit to a lifelong relationship. Mutual growth. Your relationship motivates you to be a better version of yourself and supports personal growth.
Yeah. And
then happy together. Simply put, you enjoy each other's company even during mundane moments. You know, you've reached a certain comfort level with somebody, like when you're on a road trip.
Yeah.
And it's all right just to be quiet and, have the radio playing and not talk. Just, you're just...
I guess.
No?
I don't know. I need to make people laugh.
I mean, I do. I'm that way too.
I don't know. You don't know. Again, don't take our advice. We're just reading stuff. I mean, seriously, don't take my advice. I have my track record. Whew, I got no room to talk about nothing.
I got no room to talk about nothing.
I mean,
how about this?
Wow.
Next, dumbest reason for detention.
I did see that one also. That was dumb.
What is the dumbest thing you did or the dumbest reason given to get detention? Anything popping up for you?
Oh
for
my
reasons?
gosh. Pick one.
I'm trying.
I mean, good grief. My freshman through junior year, I was in the principal's office more than I was, and detention more than I was in class.
See, and I was kind of the good kid.
I'm sure you were, Steve. I'm sure you were. You were just go get them and book smart and sports in the afternoon and just an all-around American kid. And I was over here like, I'm a heathen.
You were more of you were an extrovert in middle school and high school. I was very much an introvert. I did not come out of my shell until after high school.
Okay, I'll give you that.
So I kept to myself. Yep. I didn't get in much trouble. I didn't enjoy school. I mean, I went, but I didn't.
Yeah.
As far as the learning aspect of it was, I didn't care.
I didn't care.
I didn't get in much trouble, but I do remember in middle school I did get into a fight. Let's see, there might have been a couple of fights that I got in trouble for. I did. I got into a couple of fights.
Oh.
And maybe had detention that way. So otherwise, I don't really remember much detention.
Huh. I don't remember if detention was a real thing all that often.
Yeah.
For us back then. I don't know.
There were some reasons given on what I printed off. It says throwing a French fry across the cafeteria. Did you ever have any food fights or anything like that?
No. Made a kid wipe chocolate pudding in his hair once, though. That was fun.
You made a kid...
It's a long story, and I really don't want to get into it, but he may have been mimicking me from across the cafeteria. Every move, like milk. He would lift his milk. And, fork of this. Every blah, blah, blah. I made it look like I wiped my hand in pudding, went like this over my head.
Oh,
he did it!
Tell me off air who that was. I need to know.
I can't tell you right now, buddy. Oh boy, I was hoping that one would never ever make airwaves or video or anything. Honestly, yeah, no, there was times I should have got detention probably or whatever, but I think did you ever have any that you like that you're sure you should have or can't believe you didn't get in trouble for? Because I've got a fantastic one.
Go ahead. I'm not thinking of anything.
So Steve and I both remember and knew and loved, we did, Jerry Militich. Man, if you didn't respect that man, there was a problem. And I remember not being able to leave school property or school grounds, coming after I went to Casey's and got a pizza. In the winter, that's part of the story, walking into the back band hall doors, come around the corner holding the pizza, medium Canadian bacon to be exact, and Mr. Militich is walking down the hall. And we just both stop, and I'm staring at him, and he goes, "What you doing?" And I said, "Just went out to my car to get some pizza." "Out to your car?" "Yeah, I forgot it out there." Again, the winter thing comes into play because he goes, "It's steaming."
Yeah.
So I started my car and threw it on top of the engine. He goes, "Did you?" And he was getting ready to say something else, and I finally hit me. I said, "Wait a second, what are you doing?" As he stood outside the boiler room door, he just sort of looked at me and said, "Get to class." I should have been punched in the face probably, but we just went our own ways.
I see.
Yeah.
Good old Mr. Militich.
He didn't like that. Throw it on the engine.
Warm. Yeah. You do that all the time, don't you?
Right? Everybody does.
Let's take a break. We've still got some good news. We've got some files of law and disorder, moment of duh, all to come yet this morning here on Just Another Morning Show on Steve Shetler Media. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, Shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, we do thank Brothers Market for being our headliner. We do thank Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. Again, we are live and local. We are in the barn-wired loft.
The Haymow.
On the south side of the square in Sigourney. Did I catch you in mid-drink there?
Yep, just a little bit.
So let's do, up next, let's do some good news here on Just Another Morning Show. It's brought to us by our friend...
I like good news.
Jay, who I can't find his graphic for some reason.
Jay?
It should have been right where I always have it, and it's not. But anyway, Jay Dennis. Gosh, where'd that go, Neil?
I don't...
Entertain the people for a second.
Well,
Jay needs to have his
So, yes, into the comments earlier when we were talking about odd jobs and it turned into more like hard jobs of baling hay. And I made the comment, I know a guy that would turn you into a man baling hay. Nathan Connor in the comments asked if it was Dumont. And absolutely it was. And that's why you'll see in the comments Nathan saying he almost died that day.
Well, we're glad you did.
Was that because of baling hay, or was that because we put my truck in the ditch?
I was going to say, there could have been
Wait
a few
second.
things.
I forgot about that. Anyway, go on.
Yeah.
Good times.
Good times. Good things. Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance sponsors our good news. Medicare made easy. Give Jay a call, 319-471-3328. In some good news, a man... which is actually, it was posted on Facebook, my Facebook page, about 7:45 this morning and every weekday morning.
Okay.
A man experienced an emotional reunion with his Bengal cat.
Oh.
Which had been missing for 16 years.
What? Huh?
Before being unexpectedly returned. I don't know if I had an animal that was gone for 16 years, if I would recognize him. I mean, you might have like a mental image of what they look like. But if it was 16 years later, the cat vanished when it was just a few years old, and despite initial searches, the owner had given up hope a long time ago. The reunion was made possible when the cat was found by a local animal rescue organization and identified with its microchip, which still had the owner's contact details. The cat appeared to be in relatively good health, surprising rescuers given the long period it had been away. Now, if you want to get the full scoop on this good news story, find the post on my Facebook page. Again, good news sponsored by Jay Dennis, Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. We thank him for sponsoring our good news every weekday here on Steve Shuttler Media.
That cat was old.
It was an old cat.
I mean, that's what's odd about that, and good at the same time, that it was able to reunite with his owner.
Makes my heart feel good. Does me good.
Pitter patter.
Pitter patter. Let's do Files of Law and Disorder. Let's see here. Again, if you haven't been with us this morning, I really haven't gone through anything this morning, so
that makes
we're
for the
going
best
through
shows.
it together. Let's go with this one. Files of Law and Disorder. The family of a slain police officer urging the state parole board to deny the release of a man convicted of killing the officer while he was on duty. The officer was guarding a witness's home in a neighborhood known for drug activity when he was shot in the head. Wow. While sitting in his patrol car. The convicted shooter, who was 20 at the time, was part of a gang ordered by the drug lord to carry out the murder, to warn the police to stay out of their business. The killing prompted national outrage, led to significant changes in law and how law enforcement handled witness protection and drug-related crime. Let's see here. The Brothers campaign emphasizes that the crime was targeted, premeditated, and the final decision will be made after the board reviews all submitted materials and holds the hearing. So, kind of crazy. Speaking of being shot in the head.
Speaking of it, yes.
I don't know.
Go on.
But it reminds me that we did watch Tombstone.
You did?
Friday
weekend?
night. Friday night we watched it. I know you watched it because Val Kilmer just passed away.
Yep.
But the scene where Val Kilmer and the other
Johnny Ringo
had the draw.
Yeah.
Out in the...
If I wasn't with you. I think it was, sir. We started a battle we never finished for blood.
He takes a little out of his little cup.
Yeah.
And shoots him in the head.
Yeah, right in the forehead.
Right in the temple kind of.
Yeah, it's great.
Anyway, so I wanted you to know that I
Thank
saw
you.
That.
Oh,
I
that
haven't
makes
watched
my heart
Tombstone
happy.
in a long time.
It's still a good movie.
It is.
It really is.
And to think, I had to Google a few things just to get more. Wyatt Earp was never shot ever.
Right.
And all of his
Isn't that crazy?
gunfights and all the stuff he was involved in, never shot once.
That's so awesome. That's why Wyatt is the man.
Wyatt Earp. Shall we go next? Hang with me.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hang with me. I'm
with
looking at my stuff.
Sister.
We did this. Let's go to the moment of duh. Yoga teacher.
Okay.
You ever do yoga?
Nope. Never tried it. Never planned to.
There is a former professional wrestler, Diamond Dallas Page.
Okay.
You remember him from back in the day? DDP.
Yeah.
Bang!
Oh, my. I don't remember that part.
DDP has his own form of yoga.
Mm-hmm.
DDP yoga. People have some, especially since it's kind of has like religious stuff attached to it. Like, I don't know. You'd have to look into it. So some people don't think you should do yoga because it has like some meanings.
Oh, I thought it was just weird, awkward stretching.
Well, I mean, yeah, depending on how you think, it is basically stretching. I see it as if you do like DDP yoga, there's none of those religious connotations involved. It is literally just stretching your body. So, but anyway, some people would argue that, and that's all right. But yeah, I've done some DDP yoga.
You have?
Down dog. You got to get in the down dog position, and then hulk up, and then run. No. Anyway, yoga. What just happened?
Yeah.
A yoga teacher lost her job after telling a fitness influencer to stop drinking water during a class, sparking backlash and a wider online debate about wellness culture. The incident took place during a yoga session where the instructor reportedly told participants that drinking water mid-practice disrupted the flow of energy. See? It's flow of energy. And wasn't aligned with traditional teachings. The influencer, who has a large social media following, shared the experience online, criticizing the comment as outdated and harmful. Let's see here. The case has ignited discussions within the wellness community about balancing traditional practices with modern health understanding. Experts point out that while some yoga lineages discourage drinking water during practice, individuals should ultimately listen to their bodies. So,
wow.
I guess that instructor gets the duh today.
I just learned so much about yoga I never knew.
Yeah. Or what are you finding out?
No, I mean from you, first
okay.
off. I mean, I didn't know anything on the backstory of yoga and how some people are for and against, and I did not know that you were like doing yoga, and which made my day, by the way. But yeah, then I just had to type in something, and wow.
What came up?
Whether yoga is considered a sin.
Oh, yeah.
What? It's a matter of personal interpretation, as yoga's origins are in Eastern spirituality.
Yeah, like Hinduism and stuff like that.
Well, good grief.
So you gotta watch out where you go with it. But
right. Oh my. Yeah. So I don't want to read anymore because I'm afraid I'm going to get like hacked or something. My brain is going to be all taken over.
Whew. So I mean, if I'm stretching my back like this,
Sinner.
Yeah. Or if I do a toe touch.
Don't you even think about it, mister. You're going straight to Hades for that.
The lake of fire with you.
Yes.
How dare you stretch like that? But no, I get both sides of the argument.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Obviously we didn't go to the movies this weekend. Neither one of us did.
Nope.
At least to a movie theater.
No.
If you did, you most likely went to see a Minecraft movie.
Oh, I heard about it.
$157 million in its first week.
Bigger than a lot of the ones that have been here for a while.
Yeah, that's the biggest movie in quite a while. Let's see here. Snow White continues to bomb. It's all the way down at number 4, bringing in just $6 million. So 3 weeks in, it's already all the way down to just $6 million. So anyway, Minecraft movie, number 1. Nothing else is even remotely close.
Wow.
A Working Man, which was last week's number 1 movie, is number 2 this week, $7.2 million. Chosen, $6.7 million. Snow White, $6 million. Woman in the Yard, which is kind of a creepy looking movie.
I know. I'm still.
Although my daughter saw it, she
did?
says that it's not really what you're expecting.
So maybe the creepiest parts were in the preview.
Probably.
I hate that.
$4.5 million for The Woman in the Yard. After that, 6 through 10 all made under $3 million. Death of a Unicorn. I guess there's 2 Chosen Last Suppers out there right now. Part 1 and Part 2.
Oh.
Part 1 is at number 7. Hell of a Summer. Number 8. How are those back to back? The Chosen, Last Supper, and then Hell of a Summer.
Wow.
Then The Friend is at number 9, and then Captain America is at number 10.
Huh.
So those are your top 10.
Well, that's quite interesting, Steve.
Quite interesting stuff.
No, do you know anything do you know anything about Minecraft?
No. Other than it's block
you
block
build
characters.
things with it.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids have been, I think.
Never got
my
into
oldest one started, I don't remember how long ago that was with Minecraft, but then it wasn't quite as, I don't know, as a big craze as it's gotten to be, but
yeah.
I can't.
And I didn't realize that it was still big enough to do a movie based on it.
That's
so
just it.
That's got like Jack Black and what's his face, the big, handsome hunka
The
burn
big,
love.
handsome.
Jason Momoa.
Oh, he is a good looker.
Former Iowan at one point. So,
I mean, that's what I've heard.
Yeah. Let's take a look at our forecast one last time, shall we? Let's hit that weather sounder. Meteorologist Neil Crott. Neil.
Thank you, Steve. Sunshine today, 46 for a high, breezy out there. Tonight, clear, 22 for an overnight low, and sunshine tomorrow, 52 for a high under some more manageable winds, if that's how you want to look at it. 5 to 10. That's not bad. We'll take it.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Garden Gate, thanks a lot for bringing us the weather. Cindy and all the gals, you do us proud.
Thanks, Cindy.
Thank you,
God's
Cindy.
blessings upon you. Hey, you know, I will put in a plug.
Okay.
I was, as I mentioned, did go to church over in Keswick yesterday. New Life Community Church in Keswick. We'll put a plug in for them. They had my friend Bob Newton, who has his Powerline podcast occasionally. We'll put it that. It's not every Monday, but occasionally on Monday nights here on Steve Shetler Media. Bob Newton will be preaching tonight. Special service. Breaking news. So I know Bob and his wife watch this show on occasion. So Bob, if you want to see Rootin' Tootin', Bobby Newton,
Rootin' Tootin',
he will be at a New Life Community Church in Keswick coming up tonight.
What time is that? Do you know for sure? I was just curious. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
Let me look at my phone. It's at 6:30.
Okay, there you go.
So get some good preaching from Bobby Newton at New Life in Keswick. Okay.
Before we go, though.
Yes.
You know, as always, we'd like to thank our sponsors.
Yes.
Brothers Market.
Yes, like Brothers Market right there.
Yep. And we also want to especially thank Osky Dental.
Yes.
And with them brought up on the screen, I'd like to ask you, or tell you, the top 5 signs that you may have picked the wrong dentist.
Oh.
Okay. So this is why, and again, I'm promoting Osky Dental because, see? Right there. Top 5 signs you may have picked the wrong dentist. Sign into the lobby, and there's a poster hanging. Novocaine is for sissies. That might mean you're in the wrong dentist office. Oh, come on. It wasn't that lame. Here's another one. They offer an accidental death policy with every checkup. Oh gosh, that's awful. The dentist asks you to rinse and spit on him. That's just gross. He uses garden tools to work on your teeth. And for fillings, they use silly putty. So I would say don't go to that dentist. Go to this place.
Osky Dental.
Osky Dental, home of their little guy, Toothy.
Old Toothinator.
He must have took off.
He did. He missed a tap dance on down to the square.
He's got a busy life.
Hey, we're live and local every weekday from 7 a.m. to approximately 9 a.m. Tomorrow, we're going to have Lori Hornback from Bras for a Cause hanging out with us for a little while tomorrow. I'm assuming Josh, Sports Director Josh Clubb from Son-in-Law Services, will be hanging out with us, letting us know what's happening in sports.
Wow. If anybody was watching at that point, I'm sure they were like, oh man, did it freeze? Yeah. Oh, click. Why did it freeze?
Steve's head going to explode? And coming up later on this week, we'll have Miss Amanda from Sigourney Public Library. We might hear from Gary at KCED, Gary Icebreaker.
Dreammaker.
Ostbaker. We got Laura from Mahaska County Conservation later on this week. We've got Rihanna Utterback, famous for wrestling here at Sigourney Kyoto. She's going to be talking to us about her art.
Oh, I just thought of something, folks. And
what?
Throughout the next few days, you'll have to throw it out there in the comments. Yes, Rihanna is coming to showcase her art. But as you mentioned, a world-class wrestler.
Yes.
And I know a world-class wrestling fan. I think the two of you should just go at it. I want to see who could pin who.
Why do you think I'm a world-class wrestling fan? I mean, I like pro wrestling.
Yeah.
You think that you think I'm going to pick her up and body slam her?
If she lets you, because I bet you she's got you down before you get the chance.
I'd say I would probably reach to body slam her, and then she would put me in some sort of
Can you
arm
imagine?
lock. And
I wouldn't even. I
don't know what she weighs or even what weight class she wrestles in.
I've seen her in public, and I sort of walk away.
Yeah,
she's scary. She could hurt me. It's gonna be fun.
Probably literally half my size. Probably
I know.
Even more, less than that.
Right.
And she would beat me.
Yeah.
She would make this grown man cry.
You're right.
All right. I think that'll do it for today. Neil, thank you. Thank you for being here.
I want to thank you, friend.
I just want to thank you. That'll do it for today.
I don't like this. I've been practicing ventriloquism over the weekend. I don't like. See, I'm not. I can't get away from that.
We'll see you tomorrow.